Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to another video here on the Nobre channel on Motor Esport. And today I'm going to explain to you and show you how to disassemble the door of an Audi A3, model 8 volts, which can be 1.4, 1.8 or 2.0, and also how to install this illuminated molding here, or how to remove the original molding. Okay. To remove the original or install this one, it's exactly the same process, it's not difficult. And this will also be useful in case you have some noise inside the door and you want to disassemble it or something like that. You'll be able to do it with this tutorial here. And if you like this video, comment below if you want more tutorials on disassembling the Audi, so you can learn how to disassemble the door, disassemble the central console here in the car, where there's an electronic Fred button, the gear shift part and everything else. I'll be making tutorial videos, explaining to you how to disassemble and install each accessory in the car step by step. So let's go, we'll start here. The first thing I'll do, in this case, is to turn off the ignition key. And then, after turning off the ignition key, we'll start disassembling it. So, to start disassembling it is very simple. Here we have the car's fulcrum. We'll come here, you can use your fingernail if you want, or if it's too hard, you can use a wrench to pull out this trim here. Then, we'll just pull it out, okay? You can even use the car key. You put it here between this piece and this trim and we'll pull it out and we'll remove the entire piece here, okay? It's just a trim. We'll remove this trim and here inside we'll have some screws that we'll have to remove. So we have a screw here and one here. I'm going to show you the screws in more detail, okay? So let's go. This one here is one of the screws and this one here is the other screw that we're going to have to remove in order to release the door. Remember that the door has clips all along the edge of the door, okay? So we're going to release these two screws and we have another screw down here too that we have to release, which I'm going to show you. So let's go. I'm going to release these two screws in time lapse and then I'll show you the next part. And now, finally, I'm going to show you. There's just one more screw. We're going to release these two. And down here we have one more that I'm going to show you now, okay? So the other screw is located at this point here, look. As you saw, these two above that I already showed and now we have this one here that's at the bottom, see? So you can find your way around. Look, it's right below, it's like a triangle. So it will have one here and one here. We're going to release this one down here, okay? So let's release it there. And now to continue disassembling it, since we've already removed the three screws, as I told you, we just have to put our hand here behind it, right, in the gap in the door and pull. It has several clips here around the plastic. You can pull, it's really hard, it even looks like it's held in by another screw. But in fact it's not held in by any other screw, it's really just these two and the one at the bottom. And the door is really hard to remove. It will make some really loud bangs, okay, when you take it off. I left some clips still so you can hear the noise it makes. That's it. Now it's completely loose, but it's fitted here by the glass. So I recommend that you lower the glass to make it a little easier to release the door. And then we're going to push it up, okay? So, look, we're just going to pull it up. That's it, the door is removed. There are only 3 screws and the rest is all clips, okay? And here I'm going to show you on the inside of the door where the molding is, so where this molding is attached here, okay? So let's go, look. Let's go. Well, here we are, look, on the back of the door, as you can see, okay? I usually leave it resting here on the car door itself to make it easier. So, for those who have never seen the A3 door disassembled, it looks like this. This one here is the speaker. The tweeter is right on the door, okay? The tweeter is right on the door. The speaker is here. Here we have the electric window motor. Here is the car's original wiring harness. Here is the part where we pull the handle, right, to lock and unlock. And here it comes with a nice finish. You can see that it's super well made. The finishes, look, everything comes with a part number, nice. The finish is really nice from Odis. You can see the wires here too, look. Everything is really well done. And here is the original acoustic blanket too. This wire here, look, it is the wire that comes out here, which is exactly the wire from the LED strip that you saw on the other side. So, we pass the wire through here. This wire comes here, look, as you can see. So, it will come out of the door, it will go down and we will bring it to here. That little light that we have on the doorknob, which in this case is the little light that we pull to open the doorknob, right? We will make a jumper. So it already comes with the connectors. So we will disconnect the original one from here, connect the original one to this plug, and from it another plug will come out to connect to the door sensor. And that's it, that's all. And for you to remove, right, the door strip, how does it work? You can see here that you have a clip here. You'll have to press this clip and push the strip back so that it can come out over there. Then you'll remove the strip, put the other one in, pass the wire here, as I told you, connect it there, and that's it, it's working. And I always recommend that when you do the installation and test it before assembling the door in the car, because if there's something wrong, you're screwed. So it's important that you test it right after you assemble it, okay? So, the wiring goes through here. We're going to connect it to that connector and we're going to release that strip to replace the original one with the LED one. You're going to press it here with pliers, maybe, and push it forward, so that strip will automatically come out over there so you can replace it. And now assemble the door. The assembly is a little more complicated, as you can see here, look. There's this rubber on the glass. You have to fit the door here really well, because if you don't, it won't be aligned, okay? So I'm going to assemble it here and show you. Now that you're here, when I'm looking up here, look, there's no more gap between the glass, okay? And the door, if you run your finger here and there's a really big gap, the door isn't 100% fitted. You can give it a little punch on top so it fits well. And then here you'll hear the noise of the first clip, look. Look. Then you can just keep knocking. And that's it, it's already fitted. Now we're going to get the screws, right? There are 3, as you saw at the beginning of the video. And we're going to put them here to secure it again. So let's go. Let's go. And finally, the last screw, which is the one at the bottom, which I'm going to show you here, which is the one that's hard to show because it's lower down. But I'm going to find a way to show you. Wait. And the last one is this one here, which is at the bottom of the door. You're going to put it in, screw it in well, obviously, you can tighten it a bit more. And now, finally, we're going to do the final finishing so we can reassemble the door. So let's reassemble the door, which is the finishing part at the top, which you can see, which is this finishing here. So what are we going to do? We're going to take that little screen, which in this case is this one, and we're going to fit it here. So we're going to fit it here first, where it has these guide pins here. So it's going to fit like this in the finishing. And then you just tighten it to lock it in the clips. And perfect. The door is completely assembled. As you can see, it's all right, it's all assembled. Yes, the molding is here. I didn't remove the brake from its place because I didn't think it was necessary, because all you had to do was tighten it there and push it out. And then you test everything to see if everything is working, to see if the electric window is working, and so on. Although it's important that you do these tests right away, right? This is the first time. So, look, test the window, it managed to go up. Test the lock and unlock to see if it's working, test all the buttons and also see if the molding is working. This is the disassembly of an Audi A3 door, so it's not very complicated. And as you saw, there are only 3 screws. So, we only loosened 3 screws. 2 here on this side and 1 at the bottom. The rest are all clips. And then you pull it, the whole door comes out, you change the molding and then put it back together. So I made the assembly and disassembly video so there are no doubts. Okay, guys, that's it. If you like the video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, and if you want more tutorials on disassembling your car, obviously if it's a disassembly that I can do, right, that I know how to do, I can make a video for you. The next disassembly video that I'm going to make for you is of the Audi A3 center console. So that you can see what the bottom of the gear shift looks like, right? And to see what the finish is like, what the structure of the car is like, even to see the finish itself, if the finish is good. I've seen that the door's finish is very good, okay? If you've already disassembled your car, comment below and maybe I'll make a video disassembling it and showing how to install the rear view camera, okay? That's it. Hugs to everyone. Bye.